There's a lot of sand.
Meat is just about done. I think it's time for us to put in some tomatoes.
All right, now you've got two kinds of meat, right?
I have beef and I have lamb. You can use the recipe either way, combined, whatever is your preference.
And I noticed you didn't use any onions or garlic to flavor?
You don't see it, but I have onion powder and garlic powder in here, which
is that Italian?
Well, we do it for this recipe because we don't want to see it in the meal itself. You want to taste it, but just a hint of it.
So a specialty of Foggia.
It is.
All right, now you want the tomato.
We want the tomatoes in here.
So just one fresh tomato that's cut into dice. Oh, that's a good sizzle.
Yeah. Now we need a little bit of parsley and a little bit of rosemary.
Which you have right here, all ready to go.
And that was from my herb garden. I picked it this morning.
Now, would an Italian use dried herbs? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No. That pretties that up beautifully.
Yeah. So we like the color.
Okay. So you just let that brown.
Just let it brown.
Yeah. Then what else goes with this?
Well, now we want to walk over there and see how the dandelions are.
Okay. Well, I got them all cleaned. Do they go in there now?
No, we're going to put them into a pot of boiling water.
Oh.
And we're going to take a look and see.
We really want rapid boiling water, don't we?
We do.
Yeah. Okay.
And the water is ready too, Marianne.
Okay, so I'll just put them in whole. We don't cut them or anything, right?
We don't cut them. You want to take off a little bit of the stem if, in fact, it looks a little bit strange.
So you've got 4 eggs. I know she put a whisk out, so obviously you're going to do this, right?
Yeah,
we're going to whisk eggs?
We are going to beat the eggs a little bit.
So this is kind of like a souffle when it comes out of the oven.
It looks exactly like a souffle when it comes out of the oven.
Sounds delicious. I know you've got some cheeses over here.
I have 2 types of cheeses in the bowls there ready to go. This is Parmigiano Reggiano, and that is a goat cheese.
And a goat cheese. And you've got this little cheese grater.
I have a little cheese grater over there with some mozzarella.
Wow, I like the cheese grater. It's neat.
The cheese grater is really cute. Makes it more
So you're
fun.
going to put all this cheese in here?
We're going to put all the cheese in there.
Wow, this is going to be a really thick mixture.
It'll be extremely thick mixture.
So do you just throw them all in now?
No, what we're going to do is put a little bit of the Parmigiano in there.
Just a little?
Maybe half of it.
Oh,
we're kind of mixing it at the same time to give it, that's probably about enough.
Okay.
A little bit of consistency.
This is the true Parmigiano Reggiano.
That's it.
All right, we don't want to use any imitations.
No.
And then you've got all this goat cheese goes in?
All the goat cheese. And we want to wait a little bit until this is mixed up really nice.
Yeah.
The goat cheese is a little bit more difficult to blend in.
Right,
so we fold it in a little bit at a time, and then we continue to blend it and play around with it.
And you were telling me earlier that you use a lot of goat cheese in the area.
Right, our region, again, because of the French ancestry, is used to a lot of cheeses. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that?
This is mozzarella, right?
That is mozzarella.
And you just want a little bit of
We just want a little bit. That really is to keep the cheeses and the eggs bound together.
Right.
So you really don't want to have that add a lot of flavor to the meal because you want the goat cheese to really be the focus of it, and then the Parmigiano, a little bit of a taste with that too.
So I can see now that this is a really thick
This is extremely thick.
So you've got to get this very smooth, right?
Right.
Okay, well, you think I should check on those greens?
Let's check on the greens.
Let's see how they're doing. Okay, yeah, they're bubbling away all right. I'll take them out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now remember what I said earlier, that if you want to take a little bit of the bitterness out, instead of doing what you're going to do and just transferring them to the pot, you can put them in a bowl of cold water for about 15 minutes.
Oh, yeah.
Since I'm used to it, I don't need to do that.
Right, you can leach out more of the bitterness. But you know what? I love them just the way they are now. So I turn that off. Okay, now what happens? Well, this is getting interesting.
A couple of things. First of all, we're going to put the meat in with the dandelions.
Okay, so that's ready to go, huh? I'll turn this off for you.
Okay.
All right.
Put this here.
You need some help?
Yeah, please.
Okay. Why don't you bring the pot over here and then we can just get it in there. There. Looks beautiful.
Doesn't it look pretty?
Okay, now I just mix this all around?
Just mix it up, but before you do that...
Oh, okay, wait, don't stir.
We're going to add a couple of ladles.
Oh, yes, the little trick.
Water.
See, all this?
That gives it a flavor, so that way when the meal is completed, you have a little bit of broth in the bottom, and you can either drink it, you can dip your bread in it, or you can just leave it there.
Now, what does that little trick remind you of? When you make pasta, you do the same thing. You see, you can't Can't fall too far away from your
There we
roots,
go.
can you?
That's
Oh, so
about
you
enough.
put a
About
lot
4 of
broth.
them I put
Okay.
in. Yeah.
All right, so that's good.
Because some
Now,
of it's going to go away as it cooks.
smells good, ready to eat, just like
Okay.
that almost.
Yeah.
But I know you're going to do something with these eggs.
Right. Now we're going to take the eggs and the cheese batter that we put together,
Yeah.
and it's
Where does
looking
that
really
go?
nice. It's
And
going
mixed
to go right on the top of this.
Oh.
Not mixed in, we just lay it on the top.
Boy, I learn something new every day. So
Let's-
this does not get mixed in.
Does not get mixed in. I'm going to put this
you
right
need some
here.
help?
Yeah.
What do you need? A spoon?
Let's see. How
or-
about a spoon? Yeah.
Okay, let me get one. Here you go. Here's a spoon.
And we can just pour it.
So you just
Onto the
kind of ladle it out there, and oh, isn't that beautiful? It
way.
looks so rich and delicious. I am staying for lunch, aren't I?
You are.
Okay. Spezzatelle.
Spezzatelle.
Spezzatelle. Well, I'm going to have to try this one in my own kitchen. And now you're going to leave it in this pot.
We're going to leave it in the pot and put it into the oven.
Okay.
That's what's very nice about a lot of the cooking ware today. You
Yeah.
can just move it from stove
to the oven. That looks fabulous.
Which is a lot less work and a lot less cleaning.
Let me tell you that.
There we
All
go.
that cheese is going to be wonderful. So
There.
now, is the oven on at what?
The oven on
350?
is at 400.
Oh, 400.
400.
Yes, because this is going to cook like a souffle.
Exactly. And what's going to
All right.
happen is as it cooks, it's going to rise almost to the top of the pan.
Yeah.
And then it'll fall back down a little bit later.
My
So we're going to
mouth
cook it
is
with a
watering.
lid for about 45 minutes.
All right, I will do the honors.